Alright, let's get this thing rolling. Hello everyone and welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Hannah. You should definitely subscribe down below. For today's video, we are going to be talking about basically everything like ASU. I'm going to be talking about my college application process, the colleges I was applying to, and basically why I ended up choosing ASU. So yeah, we're just going to be talking about like basically why I chose ASU and like the process of like me leading up to choosing ASU. So yeah, if you guys are interested in hearing about it, just keep on watching. Alright, so I have like everything about like what I want to talk about on my phone, so I'm just going to be looking at that to like keep me like on track because I have a lot that I want to talk about. So first thing we're going to be talking about is like before I was like going to college. So like yeah, basically just like high school and stuff. So honestly, before even like coming here, I wasn't sure if I even wanted to go to like a four-year college. Like I just didn't think if it was like for there's like a bug flying. But yeah, like I was saying, I wasn't sure if I wanted to go to a four-year college because I wasn't sure if it was like for me. I was kind of scared like being away from home and everything. So yeah, but then once I found or like I realized that I wanted to do nursing, I just figured that it would probably be smarter to go to a four-year because at least with like direct nursing programs, like you get in, you are here for 4 years and you end up with your bachelor's in science in nursing. It's like your BSN. So yeah, that's ultimately why I decided on going to a four-year college. So the next thing we're going to be talking about is like my high school grades and like my SAT scores and stuff like that. So I got pretty good grades throughout high school. I only got like 2 B's like throughout all of high school, and then all my other grades were A's. I only took like 4 AP classes, one junior year, which was AP Spanish, and then I took 3 senior year. One was AP Spanish, AP Chem, which was honestly the hardest class I've ever taken, and then I also took I took AP Calculus, yeah. So I was taking those 4 AP classes, and then I took the AP test, and I passed all of them. So yeah, but then on my SAT score, I got a 1260, which honestly, I could have done better, but like whatever. Also in high school, so I was pretty, like I wasn't really involved in high school per se, but I was an all-star cheerleader. As you guys know, I did that for like 10 years. So I was really involved in that. I worked for my cheer gym. I did cheer basically like 5 days a week. Yeah, next we're going to talk about like criteria that I was like, that like helped me choose like what schools I wanted to go to. So so I wanted to go to a school that had a direct nursing program, which means that like you apply as a freshman and you get in. Like you don't have to reapply as a junior, and that was something that was really important to me because I didn't want to like apply to a school and get in and then like wait in like junior year and like maybe not get in. So that was really important. Like all the schools I was applying to, I made sure that they had direct nursing. I also really liked the idea of having a big campus. I don't know, I just always something that was like in my head, that's what I wanted. I wanted like the campus feel, so that's another thing I was looking for. I was kind of looking for Greek life. Like I didn't know if I wanted to do a sorority or not. I just wanted the option to do it. So yeah, that's also something I was looking for. And then this one's kind of dumb, but like I wanted like a nice like college town. So like I wanted like cute places to like go do like homework at coffee shops, or like I don't know, just like go do cute stuff like that. So yeah, that's all the criteria. So as for the schools that I applied to 8 in total. I applied to, I believe, 4 in-state, maybe, I don't know, and then like 4 out-of-state. So in-state I applied to UCLA, which their nursing school is like amazing. I knew I wasn't gonna get in, but I just thought like, I don't know, maybe I'd try my luck, you know. Yeah, so I applied to UCLA. I applied to Sac State. I also applied to, where else? I applied to San Diego State. I applied to, okay, so yeah, so those were the only in-state schools. And then for out-of-state, I applied to TCU, which is Texas Christian, UNR, which is University of Nevada, Reno, Boise State, University of Arizona, and then ASU. So I applied to all those schools. ASU and U of A had pretty easy application processes. There weren't any essays. Boise had a small essay I had to write. I don't really remember UNR's application, so but then like I know for SDSU and Sac State it was like the same application, but there was no essay, so that was really easy. And then TCU and UCLA both had essays, so yeah, just so you guys are wondering, or just if you guys are wondering. So when it came to like hearing back from colleges, I heard from ASU first, and I got in, woohoo, go Devils, yeah. And then I heard back from U of A, I was also accepted. Then I heard back from Boise, I was accepted. And then next I heard from UNR, and I was also accepted. So I was happy to get into these schools, but then like, I don't know, there was other schools like SDSU I really had my heart set on, so I was still waiting to hear back from these schools. So I heard back from those 4 like pretty early on, and then like it wasn't until like March, April that I heard back from the other 4. So the next that I heard back from was UCLA, and I was rejected. I knew that, like I wasn't like that bummed. I was like, oh, whatever. And then I was waitlisted from TCU, which I was kind of bummed about because I had toured the campus and I thought it was super pretty. But yeah, so that just meant I had to like go on a wait list to see if I would get accepted or not. So I ended up going onto their wait list. Yeah, and then I ended up getting rejected later on. But yeah, that's besides the point. And then I was waitlisted from Sac State, which was like really surprising to me. I don't know why. But they said that because nursing was like so impacted, they were only letting people in from their immediate area, like into the school. So yeah, I was waitlisted from them, but it wasn't like a school that I really wanted to go to, so I just didn't even go on the wait list. And then the last school that I heard back from was SDSU, and I was rejected. It was really hard hearing that. Like, that was a school that I had wanted to go to like so badly. Like so badly. I had my heart set on there, like it was great, like it had everything I was looking for, like big campus, like they had the football team, they had Greek life, they had like literally everything, and like who doesn't want to go to school down south? So like, I don't know, it was really a bummer. Also, like I had family down there, so like it was just hard to like get rejected for them. So that left me with the other 4 schools that I had got accepted into. So right off the bat, I took off UNR and Boise because I knew that like I didn't want to go to school in the cold. Like I just realized that like the cold wasn't something that I wanted to be dealing with. I hate the cold, absolutely hate it. So I was down to U of A and ASU, and basically the main thing that made me choose ASU was the direct nursing program. I realized later that U of A didn't have direct nursing, and yeah, ASU just had the better nursing program between the 2 colleges. So that's why I ultimately ended up choosing ASU. Actually in the beginning when I had toured ASU, like the downtown campus, I like didn't like it at all, and like I was like, I'm not going here, like I don't care, like I don't want to go here. But then like I toured it again because I figured like if it's actually where I'm going to be going, like I should like give it a second shot. So I toured it again and I liked it, and so yeah, I ended up committing to ASU. So yeah, so I'm going to briefly talk about pros and cons, but I'm going to be posting a video in the next few days. It's like the BFF does my makeup blindfolded challenge. I did that with Restrain. So we kind of talked about the pros and cons in that video, so I'm going to talk about it really quickly. So basically, a pro for the downtown campus at least, depending on who you are as a person, it has a smaller campus, so it's a smaller campus feel, so like you have the ability to get to know your professors more. But like that could also be a con. Like I know for me at least, I think it's a con because like the Tempe campus has the big campus feel, which I like. So like I always have the option to like go to Tempe, but I don't know, it just kind of sucks that like I'm not in Tempe for like my major and everything. Another pro, they have a lot of cute coffee shops around here, so like I was saying, that's something I was looking for. So yeah, I really like that. Another pro, obviously their nursing program is really good here, so I'm going to graduate in 4 years with my BSN, and I'm not going to have to worry about like getting into the nursing program. Pro, they have really like the sporting events are super fun to go to. Yeah, like really fun. The football, basketball, like we have a lot of school spirit, which I like, so I think it's fun to like go and like cheer on your teams or whatever. So yeah, they also have sororities. So I rushed as a freshman, but I ended up having to drop my sorority because I was really busy like just adjusting to like being a first-time freshman and everything. So I ended up having to drop, but I do plan on rushing again next fall, so I'm really excited to do that. But yeah, so ASU had the sororities like I was looking for. A few cons. Well, I mean, depending on who you are, like it gets really hot in the summer, but like then it like cools down and it's like pretty like manageable. Like right now it's April and it's in like the 80s, 90s, which I think is perfect. So yeah, pro or con depending on who you are. A con of like kind of being at the downtown campus, like anytime you want to go do something, it's in Tempe for the most part. So like you have to like plan ahead, and like if you want to go to the game, you have to like leave an hour before the game starts and all that stuff. As to like if you were in Tempe, you would just like leave like 20 minutes before the game and just like walk from your dorm to the arena. So yeah, that kind of sucks. I don't really have any other cons. Yeah, for the most part, I have really found that I love ASU. I've met like really good friends, and I truly believe that like this is where I was supposed to end up. Like God has a plan for everyone, and He's gonna put you where He needs you to be. So I truly believe that like this is where I was meant to be, and I am really happy that I ended up choosing ASU over any other schools. Like even if I had chosen SCSU, like I still think that ASU is probably the best option for me now, like being here for like a whole year and like experiencing like ASU as a whole. So now we're going to talk about things that I wish I knew before like applying to college, before like anything. So I wish I had taken the SAT more times than I did. I had only taken it twice and I got a 1260, and yeah, 1260 is like fine, but I wish I had just like gotten a better score. So yeah, just like if that's like what you guys are looking for. I also wish I had started figuring out like what colleges I wanted to go to earlier. I didn't really start thinking about that until like the summer going into my senior year. So yeah, I wish maybe I would have started like touring colleges like in like spring break junior year, and like figuring out like what campuses I like and like what schools I want to apply to. That way I could start preparing myself better, and then that way like over summer I could start like applying, because like first semester senior year was so hard because I was applying to colleges, I had work, I did cheer, and then I had 3 APs I was trying to juggle. So like first semester was really rough and I didn't get a lot of sleep, but yeah, after like college applications I was like pretty good. So yeah, that's one thing I wish I knew. And then another thing that I wish I knew, like I was saying before, like everything happens for a reason. Like when I got rejected from SCSU, I was literally so sad. Like I was devastated and I was just like crying and everything, but like I honestly believe that like I'm like at ASU for a reason. So yeah, just like know that like you're gonna end up where you're meant to be, and like you're not gonna be somewhere that like you aren't supposed to be, if that makes sense. So yeah, that's basically everything I have for you guys today. I think I covered all the bases. I hope you guys enjoyed hearing about my application process and like things about ASU. I can film more ASU videos if you guys would like. I don't know, like what to expect at ASU or whatever. But yeah, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up and subscribe down below, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.